O fate-saddled child, O anguished traveler, O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler.
The Halligators.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg.
So prepare and return to the Gauntlet Runner.
Alright then.
Is this a new day, by the way? Yeah, it's Flames Day.
Alright then.
Oh, it's nighttime though, so I could go to... Not allowed there.
Let's go!
I can go here. To the magic shop where there was a gold beetle somewhere.
What is it?
Hello?
Huh?
I can't go anywhere else though, can I? Not yet.
What would you like?
How much am I selling? 78,000. I'll take it.
Alright then.
There's nothing really to get.
Let's head there right away.
Hey!
I do have some items that need to be appraised. Just this. Magla fan. Yeah, I may as well equip it.
Alright then. What now?
Okay.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
Wait, am I teleporting to the same place? Well, there's something I didn't do, and it was about debating.
Whatever should I do?
I could do a bit of debating here. Not that there's anyone left to debate with.
What will I do here?
In fact, it still has Forden on the podium.
You there!
Hang on. Isn't that... What?
King's Rock still shows Forden's face. Guess it takes a while to process what happened. When you're at the top, you have a huge following. Probably takes a while for the news of his death to reach everyone. That means Louise is practically in first place. I wonder who the believers of Sanctus and will support now. But whatever the case, it looks like the confusion will continue for a while. I can't wait to see the next official rankings.
Yep. What will I do?
Right, nothing much really to do in town, which is annoying, so we'll just go back to the Gauntlet Runner. My bad.
I'm tired.
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah.
Looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then, seeing as I've fallen in with you lot now, there's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor prince, or are you doing it to save the country? It's the same thing.
I mean, no.
It ain't that simple. If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Got to actually win this race. So if you can't save the prince, you take his place for good. That means if we win the tournament, you'll take the lie to your grave.
So...
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow and everything changes for you forever. You know what you're signing up for.
Right.
I'm ready. What are you eating? Listen to you, got guts for just for sure. Well, I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge Dell. Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Louise into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. If I'm going to tag along, that's the world we're going to live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So just leave it to me, yeah? I got your back. Long as you're giving us everything you got, so will I. We got a deal, Captain. You prefer sleeping in stowage. Okay. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. Cinnamon sugar pretzel bites thing is. Ooh, that sounds nice.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
I think it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change.
I've got Skittles.
St. Mela is here. The rumors were true.
That's my sweetie's treat junk food thing. Oh, fucking Godot hates women.
Even in the midst of this turmoil, I am Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, a queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctis.
Chill out for just jumping mid-race like that. Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object!
Oh my god.
You have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Sanctifex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here. Do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen?
That was literally the game's only misogynist.
Once
Like,
the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma.
bro has no aura. Bro has no qualifications. Bro's resume is empty.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends,
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
Bro was fully skilling it. Oh my god. Bro, the scenes are endless. I just want to go to the Colosseum.
I find you all embroiled in pointless...
I just want to go to the Colosseum, bro.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
Bear in mind, last stream I stopped because but last stream I wanted to get to the point where I'd have free time to go do dungeons and whatnot. Then I realized that's not going to happen anytime soon, so I decided to stop it. It is 3 hours into the stream and I still don't actually have free time.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach that true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos.
And as much as Luis is a villain, he's spitting.
It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic?
Literally.
Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
It'd be too easy.
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realise. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guyurburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Word?
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it, And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee.
Bro said, let the shackles be broken.
Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
Oh yeah, I can see. Oh, I can see the main character there. Yeah. Let the shackles be released.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow! The fog of deception has finally cleared! There is no God! Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer?
Not our prayer.
It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
Alkenberg?
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim.
We're fucking doing this. Looney Tunes.
King Hitlodius V.
Absolute Looney Tunes of an idea. Absolute Disney Channel ass. Fucking iCarly Nickelodeon type beat over here. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince! They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Was Vela in on it?
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit to reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long, nobody could say otherwise. Fine then.
She knows the MC, and I think she's... No, I don't think she's even playing along. Well, I mean, she might... She might be playing along, but Rella would know the prince personally. She doesn't know the plan, it is the truth. Hey, what did he say?
Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
Louis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. I secured the abandoned Jerichords. Ah, I've got it back as a weapon. Wait, it's a weapon for Knight. But we saw... So it's... Wait, so it's not a staff? She doesn't need to know the plan to play along. She knows Blondie and they stand with Blondie. That could be enough reason. Fair. I mean, that is fair. Blondie, her name is Juna. And Rella and Juna are sisters. No, yes, I get it. Yes, Levan, I get it. It's a spear. It's a lance. But when we first got Jerichords, Yufa was using it as a staff. Which is why I'm surprised we're getting it back as a top 3, baby. Which is why I'm surprised we're getting it back as a spear instead.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Louis?
Bro, fucking Louis will have you for breakfast.
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
My queen, tell him. Talk your shit, Rella. Talk your shit.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Yo, is Rella her?
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Closure.
Ooh, Rella. Okay, Rella.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
What the fuck kind of long game has Rella been playing?
Saint Rella! Closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there. Sister! What have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool, a means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God, that true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties, now and forevermore.
Sorry to stop here. Sorry to stop here again. I need to bring it back. Right here. Right here.
That Magla, but looking after you. Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm so...
I see.
It's just a word that she uses, anxiety. And we know that anxiety breeds melancholia.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw...
She's not even fucking hiding it.
I know he suffers because I yet live.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night... it was my back that your blade carved across.
Oh, whoa. She's feeling dizzy.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old.
Exactly.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctis Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctis Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything.
Fucking good dough. Jesus. Fucking, were you not just listening
I condemn thee.
to the conversation?
They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners! Plural! We need to get out of here!
So much for free time in Altaberry.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know!
The game is just going.
Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do.
Nearest has been cooking.
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
He's been working on this.
It's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. This speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris, is this not your dream? Then bring it to life. Here and now.
I'll do it. I'll take you with me beyond the sky.
He's the Sid of the game, yes.
What the?
Don't worry, we've got to do a dive.
Not yet.
Pull up! Wings. And that's like real wings too.
Possible. It can fly.
Yeah! We're flying like a rally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How'd you like that?
My ears are popping.
This will take some getting used to.
Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky runner!
Nearest realized his dream, buddy. I'm so happy for bro.
After that drop, I thought we'd die even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in...
How can anyone speedrun this game in 2 days? Sorry, these are tears of happiness for Nearest, by the way.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
Aren't you flying anywhere?
Aren't you flying already? Why should you be worried?
What's that supposed to mean?
Ah, don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really, I'd never have done this without you giving me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
Full playthroughs are out 2 days after the game drops. I'm sure they managed to get the game before the game released.
Running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say.
Like, I would say I'm only playing this game about like
For a drop.
25% slower than I would be if I were not streaming this, because I've been going hard in this game.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the...
Sorry, Come back.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
Bet these people didn't get Junior Odyssey services. So the only person I know personally who's finished the game is my manager at work. And I think I mentioned to him like oh yeah, the Dragon Dungeon or whatever. So the entire thing is an Junior Odyssey reference. And I can't remember if he said if he was familiar with the game or not.
Research. Lady.
But I don't think he'd realised it at the time.
I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself.
And there you are, you reveal yourself.
Quietly taken over.
Sounds like a right nerd.
Helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy. She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
I'm trying to rack my brain through all the scenes we've had with Rella so far.
Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long.
Nerd recognized nerd. Nerd recognized nerd.
This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task? ...
man. This is her sister we're talking about.
Would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to.
Every conversation with Rella.
If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter?
You're at a sick part, so I've been lurking for an hour. Oh, I know. I'm aware.
Things felt wrong somehow, ever since I sensed the Saint Smuggler. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me.
Wanted to see some reactions. Fair enough, fair enough. You'll have all the. I'll tell you of all of my reactions in full detail on Friday, I guess, if you're not in tomorrow. Bella will be waiting for us when we land. Ooh, this music is nice. So what's the deal now? So we can fly?
Check the map. Let's say... These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
So are we just like going there?
But isn't...
This place here.
Here.
It'll take a day. That should, on foot, take... Quite frankly, I don't even know how we would even get there.
Here's
like this way?
now.
This place here.
Right, you see this? You see this bullshit? Can we not go to...
Let us hurry.
Erida, or Eridu, or whatever his name was, and be like, hey, fix that fucking weather, because I'm not dealing with that.
Tell it! Great, let's move out.
I say, already seemed preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Yeah, they really did.
It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden and cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build a blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lands, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Long game.
My own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her.
I'm glad that we're here.